What's up, guys? Ryan Rigg here, the host of your show, Fridays with Phil. We do this every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning. How are you? We have survived the first week of 2016, and I hope that you guys have too, guys. We are getting very close to 80,000 subscribers, all of Team Fell Nation. That is correct. All of you amazing people around this awesome globe. You guys span almost 80,000 strong for Team Fell Nation. So I decided today, for today's episode, we wouldn't talk about any tech, we wouldn't talk about any gaming. We might talk about some other things towards the end of the episode, but I wanted to dedicate today's episode to all of you guys because guess what? We are going to do our first Q&A, that is correct, some questions and answers. Our first Q&A for 2016. I had taken to social media, asked you guys some questions. You guys asked a question. I asked you guys, hey, could you guys send me some questions you'd like to see answered? And there was a tremendous amount of response. I can't do all of them in this episode, but if you guys would like to see future episodes of Q&As, please click that thumbs up button now on the video. So let's get into it. Our first Q&A of 2016. How are you guys? Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's get into it here. First question we got here from Edgar Villa. He asks two questions, actually. If you could change your name on YouTube, what would it be and why? And then also any phobias. All right, let me answer that. If I could change my name on YouTube, what would it be and why? I would definitely change the URL to just Fast, Electronic, and Loud. I remember years back when YouTube merged with Google+. I wasn't really doing YouTube actively, so it kind of just used my username as my new channel URL. So if you actually look at the Fast, Electronic, and Loud YouTube channel, the URL is youtube.com/RRIGG2. You guys know my name is Ryan Rigg, R-I-G-G, and I had used RRIG2 as like my username when I was in college, so it was like RRIG2, so that's why my channel is RRIG2. So yes, I would definitely love to change it to Fast, Electronic, and Loud just to represent what the channel is, but we can use youtube.com/C/Fast, Electronic, and Loud, and that works as well. So that's pretty cool. Any phobias? I never used to be afraid of heights, but I am now. It's like I can go in buildings and things like that, but if I were to go like maybe on the edge of a mountain or the cliff, or maybe have to get up on somewhere high and need to like jump off or do like a zip line, it's not going to happen. I think that came with later in age. So good questions, Edgar. Another question from Nicholas Wolf. Would you ever want/consider a collaboration with another channel on YouTube? Why or why not? Totally would love a collabo with other channels. I've talked to some other YouTubers in the past about doing some collabos, and I'm probably going to be working on one next month with another big YouTuber and a giveaway. I don't want to give too much about that away, so definitely would be open to working on collabos because I think it can only like help grow everyone. We can bring the Team Fell Nation community to another YouTube channel's community and then mesh them together. So I think it would be an awesome opportunity. Great question, Nicholas. Definitely great question. Thank you. Chicken Mafia, that's an awesome username. Asked a very, very common question. This is the number one asked question. What is your favorite console, Xbox One or PlayStation 4? Hashtag console wars. So you guys know or don't know, I use both consoles. Last year it was Xbox One is what I preferred because the new maps for Black Ops, for Call of Duty, the DLC content always came out first. That's why I was partial to Xbox One. Now with Black Ops 3, that DLC content for Call of Duty is available first on PlayStation 4. They're both amazing consoles. There's some games that are specific to each one. It's hard for me to really say what is my favorite. I'm just happy and blessed to say that I have both consoles and that I enjoy them very much. I know that may not be the answer you're looking for. It's just hard to pick my favorite. I really like them both. The PS4's got really super crispy graphics, but I really enjoy the multiplayer experience better on the Xbox One, so that's kind of my answer. Good question, though, Chicken Mafia. It was the number one asked question for this Q&A episode. Shane Patrick Hall, he's also a Patreon supporter on my vlog channel. Thank you, sir. He asked, what are plans for 2016 to maybe have a meet and greet? Plans for this year, yes, I'd like to do a meet and greet, hopefully maybe this summer. I'm in the Midwest, Central Illinois, in the middle of Illinois. It's the middle of the map here for those living in the U.S. So I definitely would like to try to plan something. It'll just kind of depend on if we're able to pull it off, what type of venue, how many people would actually show up, how big this actually grows from now until the summer. So yeah, I would definitely like to do that, and definitely would like to do, like a public meet and greet, maybe a couple of them throughout the year. That would be really awesome. Great question, Shane. Thank you, sir. Callum Mullum asks, what was the first ever console you owned? Keep up the great work. I love your content. Hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate the feedback. Appreciate that. Yeah, nice vote of confidence there. Thank you, sir. What was the first ever console you owned? Believe it or not, was a Nintendo Entertainment System. That is correct. The NES. It came with Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers, the original. Some of my cousins had Atari, but we never had Atari. So the first console we owned, or that I owned as a kid, was in 1988, and that was a Nintendo Entertainment System. I remember my mom picked us up after she got off work. We went to J.C. Penney's of all stores and picked that up. It came with Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. It was just epic, and that's where gaming began. Shortly thereafter was like Game Boys and Sega Genesis and things like that. But Nintendo Entertainment System. Great question. Glad you asked that. I miss my Nintendo. I think I should find a retro one. Do you guys think we should find one? Maybe do some gameplay. That would be pretty sweet. Let's see here. Sharky Plays 123. He asks, he used the hashtag Fridays with Phil. That's awesome. Who inspired you to start YouTube? Well, I'd watched a lot of YouTube videos back in the day. I started my account in 2009 when I was in school and working at a college, like doing IT work and networking, network administration type things. And I had my first videos I'd watch was Lou at Unbox Therapy. It was just marveled at, just amazing camera work and that he was unboxing products. People watched it. I became fascinated with it, and started using my iPhone, recording up and down in portrait mode, and started making a few videos. So I would definitely say that Lou from Unbox Therapy inspired me. Definitely would say that. So if you guys want to tweet him out, let him know. Lou, appreciate it, my man. We're coming up on 80,000 subscribers. Like I said, I definitely know you inspired me years back. So keep pumping out the content and keep inspiring others, because you're doing that, my friend. Thank you, Lou. And thank you, Sharky Plays 123, for the great question. Appreciate it. Moving on here. General Justin, he asks, Fast Lick Loud, how do you afford all your YouTube stuff, mic, editing software, etc.? That is a great question. None of this stuff came together on day one. I didn't buy everything the first day. I bought things slowly as I went. I bought my first Mac when I was in college, bought a new Mac, and then sold my old one on eBay. My game systems, I've bought a few of them and sold a few to recoup my money. Same with like iPads. My video editing software, my mom actually got me an Apple gift card, and that redeemed towards some of the $300 price tag on Final Cut Pro, which is the editing software I use on my Mac. But, just slowly. I work. I've got a small business outside of YouTube. I was also employed at a college for 6 years where I did IT work. So I had other sources of income to help buy this equipment. It's not cheap, but it doesn't come overnight, unless you just got big pocketfuls of money. It doesn't come overnight. Just take it a step at a time. I didn't start out with the best gear. Like I said, I started recording with what I had, which was a phone and a camera. So no matter what you have, if you've got something that can record a video, go ahead and start, at least with an iPhone or Android phone, whatever you have. Just start, just start with whatever you've got and build on there. It just takes time. I'm a little bit older, I'm 35, so I've worked many years. And work really is what's going to pay the bills and get you this extra stuff you need. So it's just take it a step at a time. But great question, General Justin. Matt Rain, he asks, Fast Lick Loud, great question too. I loved reading this one. Do people look at you funny when vlogging in the public? Yes, it's something I'm still like, some people are starting, to get used to the concept of people vlogging and walking around talking to cameras. Other people just have no clue what you're doing. I'll leave a vlog annotated right up above with those awesome YouTube cards. You can check out the response I got at Best Buy when I was actually banned from vlogging at my local Best Buy. The one I always go to, the one I spend thousands of dollars at a year, and manager hand wrote a note and said I was not allowed to film in there according to their rules. Now, I've never had any issues before, and he's new there. But you guys can check out the vlog, how I got banned from vlogging at Best Buy while I was Christmas shopping and spending more money there. So I'm like, it just didn't make any sense. But yeah, people do look at me funny, and it sometimes makes me nervous. I feel like, oh no, do I want to still do it's not that I want to stop, it's just sometimes I'll be like, whoa, I'm making these people feel uncomfortable. So I never want to make anybody, feel uncomfortable at all while I'm vlogging. So let me look here, make sure I just kind of felt it's just like one of those shirts, you know. I'm looking in the monitor and I'm like, did that mic move at all? It felt like it did. I know, I'm just OCD. Sorry, guys. It's what you do. It's what happens during these episodes. So, great question, Matt. Thank you. Jake, Q&A. Are you still interested in getting a job at Best Buy, or will YouTube still be your main priority? Well, after what happened at Best Buy the other day, I'm not so certain I actually want to work at that particular store because I wasn't. What you guys did not see on camera was how the manager treated me and talked to me. He acted as if I was doing something wrong, like I was a criminal. Just did not want to actually hear what I had to say. Acted more on a power trip. And for somebody being new there, he hit me with the classic. Well, I've been in retail for 20 plus years, which is irrelevant to the situation. You know, all he was doing was trying to show that he was in charge, when in reality, I just wanted to explain why I was there and why I was filming myself. So it was just kind of interesting. But yes, I'd love to work there. I think it'd be an awesome opportunity. Definitely would have to work that out with that gentleman there, the manager. But YouTube's always been a big priority, but now for 2016, it's going to be pretty much my main priority. I do have other work that I do outside of this, but most of my time is now going to be dedicated to YouTube and all of my channels, because I got gaming channel, this channel, the vlog channel, the time-lapse TV channel, which I haven't done much with because I'm just so busy with these other ones and work, as well as my son's channel. So a lot of things planned, but hold on, we'll get there. But thanks for your question, Jake. Appreciate it. Brandon, great follower here. He asked, what console do you prefer, Xbox One, PS4, and why? I didn't want to answer it again because, like I said, I had many of them, but he is an active follower. But I prefer them both. Right now, I would say PS4 because I can play Black Ops 3 maps sooner, starting like February 2nd with the new Awakening DLC on Black Ops 3. So that's why I would say PS4 at the moment. But I really do love my Xbox One because I can only play Forza Motorsports on Xbox One. So I love Forza 6. You guys know that. You can check out some gameplay on the Gaming for Grandpa channel. But great question. Thank you for asking. Like I said, it was the number one most asked question there. I'm taking a look at my mic, make sure we're always good there. Some people ask what my setup was. I use a Rode VideoMic Pro on top of the Canon 70D. It's kind of like a reference audio. And then I'm using a Zoom H1 with a Rode lavalier mic. And this is actually a lavalier mic designed for like an iPhone or an Android. But I use a adapter here, SC3 adapter, that allows that to be plugged in then to a line-in device, which is what is on the Zoom H1. So that audio you're hearing is coming from this little mic right here. So it's what I prefer to use. Last week's episode, I had my battery die mid-episode, so that's why I always recommend shooting with two types of audio sources recording. In case you have a problem with one, you've always got that backup, and I had to rely on that backup last week. So as I look at it here, I'm still good to go. Thank you for your question, Brandon. A little sidestep there. KFC, I love KFC. Some Kentucky Fried Chicken sounds good right now. KFC, Fast Like Loud. What would you buy if you won the Lotto? Wow, that is a loaded question. I could probably do a whole video about that. Honestly, I would pay off my student loan debts. I would prepay my son's college tuition. I would pay off my mom's house. I would pay any of my family's bills. I would help any of you active YouTubers out, you know, give you guys Elgatos or game systems. Definitely would probably like get me like a house, you know, something for my family so we have something, you know, like permanent. Maybe a couple cars, and I would donate a bunch to charity, to be honest with you, because if it was like a lot of money, I don't need a lot, I just need a little, you know. I would make some investments, and like I said, most of it would probably go to charity because, you know, I'd give a lot to the Alzheimer's Association. My grandpa, he passed from Alzheimer's, so I'd like to see more research and funding. So, you know, that kind of money, who needs, like, when you're used to living on this amount of money and you win maybe that amount of money, you know, I could still deal with just that amount and give the rest to charity. It wouldn't really matter to me, because then charity could help. You could do you could feed all kinds of people. You could just do projects. You could build houses for people. You could help people with businesses. There's just so many things you could do. So I would definitely give back to like the school I graduated from. Definitely would donate a lot of money there. So great question, and that would be awesome. And I'd definitely buy, I think, a 4K TV because I've been wanting one for so long, you know what I mean? But awesome question. Thank you, KFC. Amir, awesome dude, Rise Above Hate 27's his handle on Twitter. He asked a question and with like a screenshot, so he included that there. Better question, what do you think about that? So what the article was from Forbes saying there was iPhone 7 leaks confirmed that Apple was abandoning the headphone jack. So there's been a lot of talk for the last, about 8 months, Apple abandoning the headphone jack on their devices now. That could be because all devices are going to start using the new Bluetooth, because there is a new specification in Bluetooth that's going to be coming out, so there could be some advantages there. They could be doing some type of breakout cable. There could be another form of connection being established by Apple. I mean, it's hard to say. To abandon, though, the headphone port when so many people have headphones with wires, I just don't see that happening. I don't know. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? That was an awesome question, great screenshot, and it was an article on Forbes. So I guess we'll see what happens without a headphone port. But I mean, the new MacBook Pro came out with, or the new MacBooks came out with just a USB-C port, so it wouldn't surprise me. Great question, and I guess we'll have to just wait and see. But if I get any more information on that, like Apple iPhone 7 leaks or anything, definitely will pass it on to you guys. Mr. Clyburn, awesome supporter, my man from New Jersey, asks, what's your top 3 goals for 2016? I've been thinking about this for a while since you tweeted it, and even thinking about it before the episode. I don't like to write anything down because then I feel like it's scripted. I like to go with, kind of what's on my heart and what's on my mind. It feels more real and natural, so that's how we're going to answer it today. My top 3 goal for 2016, I'd say number 1 goal is to just make it to 2017. I don't mean that like I'm going to die. I just mean, to be able to pay my bills, see progression within my business, make sure my son makes it through his freshman year of high school, which he'll do just fine. But I just want to make sure I can make it through this year. There's been a few speed bumps last year, and I hope for less speed bumps this year. Definitely would like to see the channels. I would love to see all of my YouTube channels hit 100,000 subscribers this year. That is a big goal of mine. And also just maybe moving and taking that next step in my life, with just moving, maybe a house, home ownership, things like that. But I'm just going to stay pretty humble. I'm going to just try to eat a little better. I don't eat bad, but I don't eat that great. I just want to eat a little better and find a happy balance. And just overall maintain that positivity that I try to bring to all of you guys here on camera and off camera. So awesome question. Thank you for asking. I hope I answered that for you, my friend. Thank you. Also, thank you guys. Appreciate all the questions. But that's the end of this Q&A. I don't know if you guys saw, we did a new video this week. Something new and kind of creative I did. Want you guys to check it out. It was a MacBook Pro 15.4-inch Retina display review. Basically, why do I use an Apple MacBook Pro? That was the short and gist of it. But thank you guys for all your questions on that. Like I said, if you want to see another Q&A, click thumbs up. We could do one. Let me know down in the comments below. Also this week, we did a review of the chair I'm sitting in now, which is a GT Omega racing chair. You guys should definitely check them out. They've got we got links to the US store as well as the UK. You can use our discount code TEAMFEL and you can save 5%. So my son uses that yellow chair. I'm rocking that purple one here. I did the review on it. So guys, check out the review, check out the chairs, check out their website, save yourself some coin, get yourself an epic chair, and share to social media a picture of it when you do, if you do. That would be awesome. Don't forget, we got the Elgato HD60 giveaway. We'll leave that link down below in the description. There is a video on it as well, so you can check it out on the channel. And don't forget, guys, we're almost 80,000 subscribers. We need 20,000 more, and we're going to do the 100,000 subscriber Xbox One PS4 giveaway. We've been talking about it for a while. It's a big goal here of mine on the channel. So let's get to 100K, and we're going to reward somebody with an Xbox One and somebody with a PS4. Not either or, both. We're giving away both. We've done this 3 or 4 other times now, so it's just crazy. But that's what we do. I like to give back to you guys for all of you supporting what we do. Like I said, all of you around the globe. The amazing woman in my life, Karen, she got this. I did a vlog about it on Christmas. We talked about this before, but it's the globe, and that's all of you guys, Team Fel Nation. And you guys can get our wristbands if you'd like. They're on our website. You guys should check them out. Donate to Gaming for Grandpa, and you get yourself a wristband. How about the Alzheimer's Association? But all of you guys, all of you on the globe here, represent all of Team Fel Nation, all of you around that globe. It's amazing. You guys, the support's been awesome. 2016 is just going to be 10 times better than last year, and last year was just phenomenal. So I hope all of you have an amazing 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode of Q&A. And if you guys did, let me know. We can do another one for sure, maybe every other month or something like that. Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you visit our other sponsor, Elgato Gaming. Get yourself a Game Capture HD60, and then you can post some epic gameplays and start your YouTube channel. Yes, pick up the Gaming for Grandpa pack. Same grips that I use here on like my PS4 controller from BK Grips. Use discount code TEAMFELL and save yourself some cash and profits. They donate to the Alzheimer's Association. Great people over there at BK Grips. Use our discount code TEAMFELL as well at Trigger Devils. Then you can get some trigger stops like when I have on my Xbox One controller. Then you'll be a beast in Black Ops 3. Available on the Xbox One and PS4 controllers. But Trigger Devils T will hook you up with discount code TEAMFELL. Guys, that's what I got for you today. Happy Friday. Again, Happy New Year. We're 1 week down into the new year. Our first Q&A of 2016. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, please click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Check out the giveaways. Check out all the links down below. I know a lot of stuff thrown at you every Friday during these episodes, but I leave it all detailed down below in the description. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Thank you to everybody that submitted questions. I appreciate it. If yours didn't get answered this episode, chances are probably get answered in a future episode. But guys, I'm Ryan Rigg, the host of your show, Fridays with Fel. We do this every Friday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And like I said, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button, and we'll see you on another video or vlog or gameplay or episode or upload or whatever else we decide to do next. But thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend. We'll see ya.